each of us, as the young man said, that we all been through some things. Amen. Has anybody been through some things?
Sure,
y'all quiet out there. Has anybody been through something? Anybody been through something? And so, I'm going to talk about the topic of rejection, how that can affect you and what that looked like. And I'm going to use it in the life of Moses. I'll put the scriptures up here. I'll be reading from Exodus 2, just 4 verses, 1 through 4. And it says, now Abraham, a man of the house of the Levite, the priestly tribe, went and took as his wife Jochebed, a daughter of a Levite. And the woman became pregnant and bore a son. And when she saw that he was exceedingly beautiful, she hid him 3 months. And when she could no longer hide him, she took him for him an ark, or a basket made of bulrush or papyrus, making it watertight by daubing it in with bitumen and pitch. Then she put the child in it and laid it among the rushes by the brink of the river. Now, last verse. And his sister Miriam stood some distance away to learn what would be done of him. Father, I thank you, Lord God. I ask that you make this word clear to your people, that it may touch the hearts and mend some areas that's been neglected, abused, or taken advantage of. In Jesus' name I pray, amen. I got to change the mic. I want to leave you with this thought as I preach. I want you to have this thought as I go along the scriptures. And this thought is, it was good for you, but it wasn't about you. It was good for you, because a lot of times David said, it was good for me that I was afflicted. But I want you to know that it was good for you and it worked for your good, but it was never about you.
Yeah.
This is something I had to learn in my own life. It was never about me. God began to speak to me because a lot of times I was taught and I kind of followed the leaders and stuff would say, the devil's just trying to take me out because I'm doing this. The devil just trying to stop me. But the devil was never trying to stop me. The devil was trying to stop the plan of God because it was never about me. It was never about me. It was never about me. But we got a selfish gospel, a selfish prayer, and a selfish worship. And so we think that everything circles around us. And so we even think that the enemy trying to kill little old us when he's trying to kill the purpose, when he's trying to kill the destiny, when he's trying to kill the praise, when he's trying to kill the worship, when he's trying to kill the godly things inside of you. It was never about you. We fight for principalities and powers. It's about God. It's about governments. It's bigger than you. 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 As soon as you realize it's bigger than you, you will be in a good place for God to use you. So tell your neighbor, get over yourself.
Get over yourself.
Get over yourself. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. Get over yourself. That's why I can mop. That's why I can mop floors. That's why I can vacuum floors. That's why I can brush down windows, because I know that I'm nothing without him. If I ever think that I am something, I have lost all things. And so to give you the backdrop of this, we'll have to visit chapter 1. And in chapter 1, verse 16, the king told the people when they act as midwives to the Hebrew women and see them on the birth stool, if it's a son, you shall kill him. But if it's a daughter, you shall let him live. Anytime you want to depopulate a generation, you take out the males. Anytime you want to take control of a nation, you take out the males. And so the king gave the announcement that kill the baby boys and let the little girls live. He said, kill all male babies. Destroy them, because he was trying to destroy a generation. He was trying to destroy the generation. But verse 17 says, but the midwives feared God and did not do as the king of Egypt commanded, but let the babies live. And so what that means is that the midwives determined in their heart that I'd rather obey God than man. I'd rather obey God than man. And so when this happened, the king wanted to know what happened. Why didn't you kill? And I like the answer that they gave, the midwives gave, because they told the Pharaoh, they said, look, the Hebrew women are not like the Egyptian women. They vigorous and they quick to deliver. The babies are born before the midwives even come. And so what they were saying is they pop them out like, oh, no. They were saying, we can't even get there, they having the baby. And so what happened was Pharaoh charged them to kill sons now. He's charged them to kill the sons. And so in this, I told you I was going to talk about rejection. And as we know, Moses was an orphan. He was rejected at birth by his own biological parents. He was rejected at birth by his own biological parents. And for us, as we read the Bible, we see it for good cause. But when you are rejected, it doesn't seem to be for a good cause. And so even though we see like she was looking out for him, to him it don't feel like you looking out for him. And so rejection, whether it's good or whether it's bad, it seems to have the same effect. I still feel like I wasn't wanted, even if it was for my good. I still feel like I'm not connected, even if it was for my good. I'm still struggling within myself, even if it was for my good. And so, you can tell me that the rejection was for my protection, but it still wounded me. It still wounded me. I'm still struggling in my relationships. I'm still not knowing how to treat my wife. I'm still don't know how to connect to friends in the community. I'm still struggling. Even if it protect me, it still wounded me. And so, when we look at Exodus 1-4, it tells us that the Levi man married a Levi woman, and she got pregnant and gave birth. And they gave birth to a son whose name was Moses. And within 3 months of time, Moses' mother put him in a basket so that he can float up the Nile River. I don't know if you know this, but Prophet Dwayne hit on it when he said Moses' name means to draw out or to be drawn out. Absolutely prophetic in nature. Because just as he was drawn out, he drew the children of Israel out. And so names mean so much. What do you call your children? What do you call your babies? Because his name spoke of a deliverer. In order to be delivered, a deliverer, you must be delivered first. And so he drew the people of God out. And I'm going to skip. As we get to the third verse, it says this. This is what I want to feature on. I want to kind of stay and spend some time on. It said, and when she could no longer hide him, she took him in an ark or a basket. This word basket translates as ark. He was placed in an ark. Hello, Noah. Hello, Noah. Hello, Noah. And so God seems to tend to use enough to deliver his people when it comes to water. And I was going through, I will tell you this, just this week my house flooded. And so right now my house, all the pieces, my ceiling open, my floor in the kitchen open, my wall open, downstairs in my basement, the carpet up. And so the water was coming down. So my wife, I thought she was happy. The water was coming down, so I thought it was over. The water was coming down so heavy. I was like, this house is going. And I was sitting on my bed, and God began to speak to me. He said, hello, Noah. He said, I'm delivering you, I'm cleansing you, I'm saving you. Then he reminded me of the fire 3 years ago. He said, when you was in the fire, you was Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, and I was standing there the whole time. And so when the flood comes, hello, Noah, I was with you.
Yeah.
And so we look at it as God used a flood to destroy the world. But God said, I didn't use the flood to destroy the world. I used the flood to save Noah.
Yeah, yeah.
And so there's an intentional connection being made between the two accounts. God going to deliver his people at all costs.
That's right.
God will make a way out of no way. God will make a way out of no way. And so when we look at this rejection from the parent perspective, say parent perspective.
Parent perspective.
The measures that they took were prompt, not only by parental attachment, but by a strong faith in the blessing of God prospering the way to save their infant. And so they was looking at it, we got to make a quick decision. We got to do what's right. We want to save Moses. And so they looked at it from that perspective. That was the parents' perspective. But when you look at it from the child perspective, it's very different. Because while the parents were saying, we did the best we can do, we did the best at the time. And I know some of us was giving away, some of us was giving to grandmama, some of us in foster care, some of us was whatever. And so they said we did the best, and that was the best decision. And that's from a parental standpoint. But when you look at it from a child perspective, it's very different, and it's still hurt, no matter if you did it for a good reason.
Yeah.
And so before Moses can even talk, he was outcast. Before he even could talk, he was outcast. And that brings me to the title or the theme of this message, Outcast for Outreach. Outcast for Outreach. Outcast for Outreach. And so before he can talk, he was an outcast, but his rejection qualified him to fulfill a greater purpose.
Yeah.
And so many of us been rejected here. Many of us haven't raised up in our families. Some of us been orphans. Some of us been raised up by grandmother, and we feel that rejection of never being connected to things. But I want you to know that it was for a greater purpose.
Yes.
It was so that God can use you.
God.
It was so that you can connect with people and you can understand injustice. You can have empathy for people. You will know how to pray for people, and you will know how to show them the way out.
Yes.
Amen.
Outcast for outreach. It was never about you. Even though you're feeling the wounds and the trauma and the neglect of the thing, but it was never about you. It was never about you. It was so that you can make an impact in your family. It was so that you can make an impact in your community. It was so that you can break generational curses. It was so that you can come against bloodline curses. It's so that you can be the first one in your family to know God. So you can shift and change. Your kids won't have to go through what you and your kids won't have to go through what you went through. It was going to break the curse and the back of the enemy that tried to destroy you. Moses was chosen by God to set the captives free. And I understand that that's my mantle. That's what God called me to do. To set the captives free. To open up the jails. To bind the broken heart. That's why I'm here. That's why I went through the things I went through. So that I can connect with the people to show them a way out.
Yes, God.
Outcast for outreach. Outcast for outreach. This thing that Moses did, no one in history had never did. The miracles that he performed, nobody had never did. He was used as a deliverer, even though he had been an outcast. It's amazing how an outcast can be a hero to millions. God can take somebody that everybody consider a nobody, and he don't got to ask nobody, and he'll make them somebody. He'll change it. He'll shape them up, no matter what their education is, no matter what their skin color is. They tall, short skin. It don't make no difference. When God do a thing, he do it right. And when God bless you, nobody can take it away. Hey. And so that first thing I want you to know is that Moses was chosen by God to set the captives free. What I'm saying to you and I declare to you is that it's people counting on you. It's people counting on you. And I know you don't feel like it sometimes. And I know you don't want to do it sometimes. But it ain't about you. It's about the people that's suffering. It's about the people that need somebody to speak in their life. It's about somebody that needs somebody that pray for them. It's about somebody that's suffering right now, crying right now. It's about the drug person that's on the corner right now wanting to get out but nobody to say that you are somebody. It's about the female that's going through domestic violence right now. She got knots in her eyes are swollen. And she just needs somebody that'll speak to her baby and see you come out. Yes. It's not about you. The second thing I want you to know is that God anointed Moses for this special assignment. If an outcast can become a hero, what can you do? What can you do? A lot of times we put limitations on ourselves. We're limited by our own mind. God has broken the limitations off of you. As soon as the Holy Spirit resided inside you and you became the temple of God, all restrictions was broken. He even the praying ground, no matter where you was at, no matter what you like, he made up for you. That's why Paul said, when I am weak, therefore I am strong. Because it's not me that is strong, it's he that is inside of me. And it's his strength. And so when I admit to God that I'm weak and I don't know what I'm doing, he will show up and show out of my life. Hey. For all of this, God was not only saving Moses' life, and in this, he provided him with an education. When God do this, he's always looking towards the future. He's always looking towards the future. And so you may be in a place, and you may not even understand that place. But in that place, there's some tools, there's some keys, and there's some strategies that you can use later on. And so you can understand, like when God told Moses that I am who I am, that was something that he was used later. There's some things that's being deposited inside of you that you're gathering right now that you must save for later. The third thing I want you to know is, and I'm going to wrap up. I don't want it to be long. He was preparing a leader. Do y'all know what that means? Whenever God prepares a leader, you got to go through some stuff. You can't be a leader just talking out your mouth. You can't. Education don't make you a leader. Education don't make you a leader. How much you know don't make you a leader, but what you experience and who you know will make you a leader. When God started doing things and shifting things, and you start feeling pains that's unbearable, and you depend on God, and your faith start moving from faith to faith and from glory to glory, God is preparing you to be a leader. And so while you crying, while you going through, I say lift up your head and just know that God is working, and he's preparing you to be a sanctuary so you can shake up the news. God. He's preparing the leader. It don't feel good when he's preparing the leader. Because a lot of times when you're preparing a leader, you isolate it. You isolate it. And so when you want to tell people, and like for me, I want to talk to people like that's close to my family, but they don't even know what I'm talking about because they never been through it themselves. And so I can't even go ask no questions because they don't got nothing to say to me. And so God is using that so that you can begin to depend on him. And so what you don't know, he will send somebody. He will send somebody for you. Yes, God. He'll send somebody for you. He'll send somebody for you. And so, this whole thing was carefully orchestrated by God. He was there all the time. Some people don't realize that he was there all the time.
Amen.
He was there all the time. Through the trouble, he was there.
Mm-hmm.
Through the molestation, he was there.
Yeah.
Through the rape, he was there. Through the alienation, he was there. Through the abandonment, he was there.
Yeah.
Through the addiction, he was there.
Yeah.
He was there all the time. He never left you. When he talks about in Jeremiah, before you was in your mother's womb, or before I knew you. I was intimate with you. I spent time with you in eternity, and I'm going to spend time with you in time.
Yeah.
So God said, I knew you. I know you. I got a plan and a purpose in you. I called you to be a prophet to the nations. And you don't got to go overseas to see the nations. It's nations in your community.
Yes.
It's nations right around where you live. You can touch the nations right where you're from.
Yes.
Hey. And so, his name means draw. Prophetically and wonderfully, this was to be Moses' role under the will and the divine will of God. To be a drawer of people. To be a drawer of people. God sent me here to deal with this rejection because he wants me to let you know he calling you to be a drawer of people. He calling you to bring people out, to know about injustice, to know about the things that's plaguing your community, to know the statistics of your community, and to begin to pray and to push back the gates of hell. Because he said the gates of hell shall not prevail.
Yes.
So they can't win. We win. It's a fixed fight. All you got to do is show up, know how to pray, love God, worship your way out.
Yes.
Hey, I'm going to close up. Exodus 2:11 says this. One day after Moses was grown, it happened when he went out to his brethren and looked at their burdens. And he saw an Egyptian beaten, a Hebrew, one of Moses' brothers. When he talk about he looked at their burdens, it means to see with emotion and to see with distress. Moses is one that shared God's heart. God hurt when his people hurt. Moses began to hurt when the people was hurting because he knew what it was or knew what it felt like to be hurt. One of the things that I got out of this was this. Moses was originally a Hebrew, but raised in an Egyptian culture in Egypt. Can you understand that he had some identity issues? I'm in here and I'm over this place, but I don't feel like I should be over there. I feel connected with them more than I feel connected with him. But I'm here, but I want to be. I'm here, but I want to be there. I got all the luxury, I got all the education, I got all the money, but I just feel more like my people. I want to. I don't know about y'all, but that's how I felt about my family a little bit. I said, but these people I feel more connected to these people. I feel called to these people. And so Moses deliberately decided to identify with the people of Israel rather than his Egyptian prestige and opportunity. Amen. He seemed always ready to sacrifice himself for the oppressed people. That's what God is doing. He building something inside of you that'll care for others. Because it's never about you. It happened for your good, but it wasn't about you. And so he building something in you so that you can care about people. You can have compassion. You can get over yourself. And you can sit with others while they're going through. You can pray with others. You can cry when they cry. You can weep when they cry. And you can show mercy so that you can obtain mercy. And so he had a deep feeling and a sense for injustice. Verse 12 says, he looked this way and he looked that way. And when he saw no one, he killed the Egyptian and hid him in the sand. And so what happened was he jumped the gun. It's the correct way we deal with injustice. He felt the burden. He had the burden of the Lord. He had the burden for the people and for the oppressed people. He wanted to help them, but he did it in the wrong way. He did it in the wrong way. And so what I'm saying to you is it's the right way to do things. You got to do right. You got to do it in the right way. And God is a God of order. And so you got to do it in order. I don't care what you feel like, what you don't want to do. If you don't do it in order, you're not doing it for God. I don't care if you're in church or where you at. If you're not doing it in the order of God, you're out of the will of God. And so, in this culture of the Egyptians, he knew the language. I'm going to close. When he was in this system, he knew the language. What that mean? That means where you at your job, at your community, whatever you doing, know the language. Mm-hmm. Know the language. Now look, my language, I'm more a marketplace person. I minister outside of here, right? And so in church is one language, but out there is a whole nother language. Mm-hmm. And so most people that's in church that's doing that language won't be effective out there in that language. Yeah. And so you got to know the language of the people in order to connect with the people.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
And so when they say people don't want Jesus, no, people don't understand you.
Yeah.
People don't understand you because you're too churchy.
Yeah. Come on.
You got too many shamananamas.
That's right. Yeah.
They don't understand you. And so for order for us to be effective, you got to know the language. That's number one, right? Mm-hmm. Say know the language.
Know the language.
Then number two is, and I'm close. I'm telling you, I know I keep promising, but I'm close. Four. I got 3 more to go there. Number two, know the culture. Right? You know the language? He knew the culture. He knew how to navigate in their system. He knew the language they talk. Do you know, like, in my job said that a couple people work there, right? If you want to build somebody, if you don't use the correct language, they ain't sending you no money. Mm-hmm. When you build a Medicaid, right? You can say what you want to say, but if you don't use words that will trigger finances, you won't get no money. And so you got to know the language. You got to know how they talk, and you got to talk what they talk.
Yeah.
Right? And so you got to know the language. And then when you're dealing with people, when we deal with people with mental health and substance use, you got to know the culture, right? Mm-hmm. You got to know if it's one person you might can't bow, with one person they don't really like shaking. You got to know the culture of the person if you want to be effective, right?
Yes.
If you don't want to be offensive, you want to be effective.
Right.
Amen.
Right? Yeah. And so you know the language, you know the culture. Moses knew the culture. He knew the language. He knew how to navigate. Right? In the system, but not of the system. Mm-hmm. That's one of the words that's why I think they took some of the stuff out of the Bible where I work at, because I'm saying they stealing God's stuff and using it for their own stuff. Because listen, you in the system, but you're not of the system.
Right.
And that's what they tell us, right? What that mean? That mean that's like God saying this way. I'm in the world, but I'm not of the world. Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing, right?
Yeah.
That mean I'm here for a job, but I'm not like them.
Yeah.
Right? I operate from a kingdom perspective. My mindset is different, right? I work for God and not for man. I'm not doing this for money. I'm doing this for the kingdom.
Yeah.
I'm saving souls, right?
Yes.
I'm not trying to get benefits. I'm trying to save souls.
Yeah.
Amen.
That's why I become all things to all men that I may win some.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
And so he know the culture. He know the language, but he in the system, but he not in the system. And know this. One day you'll replace the system. One day you'll replace the system. And so you'll start out working for somebody, but they say you're working for God the whole time. But you'll be in the system, you'll get the language, you'll get all the information, you'll get the education, you'll get the know-how, and now you'll become a competitor to the system you was raised up in.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
Everybody should have shouted out there.
Yeah.
You understand? You understand what I'm saying? You ain't gonna stay there forever. God got bigger purpose for you. God got more and greater for you. You only in there to learn the inner dwellings of what's going on in the language so that you can take power and build a kingdom. You will one day replace the system. That's what I want y'all to know. And so they put him in the basket, right? I'm skipping. I'm flying close. How many times I got? 3 more. 2 more. Turn to verse 4. That way I can go ahead and close. Check this out. This showed me something. God be working on me. And his sister Miriam stood some distance away to learn what would be done of him. Outcast for outreach. There are some people that are watching you from a distance. Mm-hmm. And they not saying nothing. They're not liking them on your status, but they watching you. They want to see what's going to become of you. Some people already know your past, and so they just want to watch you. And so they're close enough to see you, but they far away enough so that you won't see them.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so she was at some distance from the place where the ark was, watching to see what will become of him. It's people seeing what God is doing. They want to see if you will move to your full potential. They want to see if you really change. They want to see if your words lining up with who you say you are. Right. If your life is reflecting a Christ-like life. It's people watching you, right? And there are souls at stake by what you do.
Yeah.
That's why the scripture says it's better to tie a millstone around the neck of yourself and cast yourself in the lake rather than offend a child. What that child mean? That don't just mean a baby. That mean a child in Christ. Somebody don't understand it. They got limited understanding, and you acting like a fool, and so they act like a fool because they think it's okay.
Yep.
Amen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't teach this kind of stuff. And so that she may not be observed, that nobody can see her, but she watching him and thought to be, and she just wanted to see what would happen. And she don't want nobody to know. And so I want to tell you as I close, they want to see. They want to know. They take notice. They observe what will happen to you. You was built for outreach. You was outcast for outreach. You was outcast for outreach.